What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. If you guys are enjoying the series and you want to help support future episodes, make sure you drop a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. But welcome to Chapter 6. We have an enormous day of hunting ahead of us, but I don't want the episode to just solely be hunting. I feel like that's a total snooze fest. So we are, of course, going to be doing a couple of other activities that's going to hopefully benefit the overall welfare of our little settlement here. So first thing on the list, we have to make a bow. Now, I've heard the bow is actually kind of garbage. It could use a little bit of a upgrade, you could say. We have to hunt one more deer. We have to hunt one wisent, and we have to hunt one bear. I haven't yet seen a bear, but I do know of a location which seems to be where they spawn at. We did also have to hunt, I believe it was 3 wolves, but unfortunately, and you guys know this, it's no surprise, wolves kind of hunt in packs. So my initial goal was just to kill 2 wolves. That way we could save 1 for the actual episode, so we're not just hunting the entire time. But unfortunately, I ran into 1 wolf, killed him, his buddy ran up, killed him, and then his other buddy ran up, and I also had to kill him. So unfortunately, we won't be killing any wolves today, but if I do see a wolf in our adventures, in our journey today, then I'll probably take him out just because we can. So that's the main goal for today, so we can, progress throughout the game. However, I have 2 new findings that are very, very important. I really feel as though I need to share with all of you. If you guys are playing this game, this will help you out tremendously, believe me. So first, we are now in Alpha 0.1.1.5, and in this new update, we now have food rotting. So if we open up our food storage here, you can see all of the food in this is currently conditioned at 100%. That is about to change, ladies and gentlemen. Food now has, I don't remember the probability off the top of my head, but it now has a chance of losing its condition, which means it will in turn rot and literally turn into rot. Now, what does that mean? What do you do with rot? Why is that good? Why is that bad? If we take a look at our field over here, we have no fertilizer. We also don't have any manure. What the development team has done here is actually kind of genius. Now, if you go out and you get manure, I'm not sure if you can still buy it or not. It looks like the guy in Gustovia does not sell manure anymore. He only sells fertilizer. If you gather 2 manure, you can then turn that into 1 fertilizer. Fertilizer will now be spread on your field rather than manure. Now, this is where the food rotting comes into play. If you gather 10 food rot, which I believe like 1 apple would equate to 1 rot if you let it sit in there long enough. But if you gather 10 rot, you bring it over to your barn, you can actually turn that into fertilizer. So you don't really need animals, at least not right away, which is definitely good for us, but we have to get something planted on this field. Obviously, we are in summer right now, so I don't think there's a plant that we could actually, or a crop that we could plant on the field right now, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. So that's the first thing that I need to share with you guys. The second thing is not new at all. It did not come with a new update, but it is very important, and honestly, I was just too stupid to even see it. So over here, right in front of us actually, we have our crafting facility. We have Gunga La Gunga. She is our current crafter, but I placed her here and I was like, dude, she's not doing a dang thing. And then I realized if we go into our management under our buildings, let's go down to the workshop. If we open up the details on this, it brings us into this page here. So this will show us our worker. It'll show us her skill. It'll show us the tax, how much weight is currently inside of the chest that this facility has. The next tab right here, this sort of hammer with the little spinny wheel, this is where we assign different tasks to Gunga La Gunga. So if we want her to make wooden building hammers, this is where we would do that. I don't want her to, so I'm not going to. If we want her to make spears, we can make her make some spears. And then all of these other ones that are currently locked, it's just a case that we don't have the technology yet. We have to unlock the schemes from that technology tab, whatever it may be. The next tab over here is going to be her progress on it. This is basically the production tab. Once we do have her actually creating stuff, this will show us again how many we're going to be able to create, or how many she's going to be able to create per hour. So all in all, this is a very important thing that, again, I was just too stupid to even look at. Another thing is our field right here. We can actually choose, I put This is so dumb, dude. I really should have looked into this stuff before I started playing. It took me a long time to figure all this out. In the past, I put a worker as a field worker inside of our barn, and then they didn't do anything. They would not work the field. They would not clear the field. They wouldn't do anything. That's because we didn't select what we wanted planted on the field. Up here at the top, you can do wheat, oat, rye, flax, beetroot, onion, cabbage, carrots, all of that stuff. All you have to do is select it and drop it onto the field where you need it to be. It is literally that simple, and I can't believe it took me so long to realize this, but we will definitely utilize this feature later on. I'm sure the same could be said about the animal husbandry tab here, but we don't have a hen house or a pig pen or anything like that just yet, so we'll have to wait to learn more about that stuff. But we have 3, or I guess 4, total people in the village right now. The main goal, aside from hunting today, is of course going to be getting more settlers. So I'm actually going to take Gunga Lagunga off craftsman because while she is a good craftsman, I think she would be better suited as a gatherer alongside I Wanna Pee. So we're gonna put her back on the hunting lodge as a gatherer. There we go. Just because I have nothing that she can craft for us right now. There's no real need for her to just be wasting time sitting up here. So I guess we should probably get on with our hunt, huh? I know where the bear spawn location is. The question is, do I want to run all the way up there? Or should I just use the unstuck button right here? I think that's what we're gonna do instead. Now that we're up here, we should probably chop down a couple of trees so we can get a few spears. Hopefully nothing runs up on us and we don't die immediately while we're out here. I should have probably drank some water and eaten, but we'll be all right? We'll be just fine, I think. So one more Wysant. Oh, fishing hut, nice. Survival. Okay, we weren't doing anything survival related yet, so that means that our workers in that survival category can actually gain us points under technology, which is insane. I didn't even know that until just now. That's pretty dope. I like that feature. So we'll gather a couple more logs here, but we have one more Wysant, we have the one bear, and we have one more deer. We also have to craft a bow, but again, I've heard it kind of sucks at this point in time, so I'm not really planning on using that. I personally like the spears. I think the spears are kind of OP. If you get a headshot with it on a deer anyways, it's a guaranteed kill. 10 spears? Done. Done. Don't even have to worry about it anymore. I know there's deer out here. I know there's also Wysant, at least one Wysant on the path we're going to be taking. And then I know for a fact that there are bears, but I haven't seen them just yet. So I'm assuming maybe they're hibernating right now. It's summer though. I don't know why they would be, but we'll find them. We'll find them. All right, let's take out our spears and be on our way. So over here, this is where you unstuck at. We have Hornica this way, and then we have Gustovia that way. So I'm taking the other path that doesn't actually lead to a village. This seems to be where everyone else has been able to find bears. You guys, I've been doing a lot of research on this game, just trying to figure out what's what. I think we take this one up here, and it's kind of paying off. I'm kind of starting to realize what I need to do in order to, you know, develop... Oh, there was a deer. Develop our dynasty. Let's try to get the headshot on this boy. Boom! Straight through the dome. Okay, not an immediate kill, but we can get him. We can get him. Nope, missed that one. Hang on. Missed that one. Missed that one. Oh no, dude, I'm doing so bad. All right, it's fine. It's fine. And it was kind of rumored that if you skin an animal with spears in them, you don't actually get your spears back. That is not true. Maybe it was once upon a time, but as of right now, it seems like it does give you the spear back as long as it hasn't completely lost its durability. I'm gonna pick up these other spears because we kind of need these for what we're about to do. I believe the bear should be just in these mountains over here, but it looks like we have 2 other wooden spears in this area. I don't remember coming out here. Maybe I did. Yeah, actually, I think I did for the deer. All right, we are losing daylight, so we gotta kind of book it here. Let's get a quick sip from this little trickling stream, this babbling brook, and then up this path right here, ladies and gents, there should be a bear. I don't think so. I think it is this way. So let's climb up on these rocks and we'll see what we see. Okay, yep, there's a bear. There's 2 bears. We got a bear over there. I think their cave is right here. And we got 1 bear right here. So I'm going to try to take out this one up at the top. We'll see how this goes. Again, headshot multiplier. I'm going to try for the headshot. There we go. He's moving slow. Got him. 2 shots. Done, dude. That was the easiest thing ever. All right, let's skin him up. We can probably get quite a bit more fur from these. I would assume probably the same amount as a Wisent, to be honest. 5 fur, 5 leather, 10 meat for a bear. That is really, really good. So while we're here, I think I'm probably just going to take out the other bear as well, because meat and also fur. Oh, 3 shots on this one. That must have been the big boy. Sorry, buddy. I wish I didn't have to do you like that, but it's the name of the game. Survival. Yeah, 5 fur, 5 leather, 10 meat. And then in this cave, this is a very cool thing as well. We're going to want to get a pickaxe at some point. But if we were to come back here with one, we can actually mine these rock deposits. We can get iron, salt, limestone, regular rock. That's going to be super beneficial for the overall being of the Dynasty. But we're not quite there yet. We don't have near enough money for a pickaxe, and we can't make one since we have to use one in order to get iron. Why am I even walking? I should just unstuck again and walk back to Gustovia. We have one more Wisent. There's a good chance we could go out into the area across the pond from where our settlement is and get a Wisent, no problem. But I think I'm gonna sleep off the night, and then we'll go out early in the morning, try to grab ourselves a Wisent. Since we can't plant anything right now, I just kind of want to skip ahead as much as possible. But dude, this is so cool. We're already almost done with today's tasks. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got him up to 70 approval with 2 questions. Another little tip. I really only had 2 tips for this video, but it's turned into 3 really quickly. If you hold down left alt, which is your inspector mode, you can actually see above these people here. Of course, the only one you can see is the people that you can actually recruit for your village. But we can see Leonardo over here. She has some decent stats. And then if we go over here to Racebor, I believe, he doesn't have very good stats. He'd be a pretty decent field worker though. So that's a whole nother tip for you guys that should hopefully help you out quite a bit. Something else that I kind of want to do too is we need a bigger house. We're kind of like big man on campus right now, and I think we have the same size house as everyone else. Now I would in the future like to upgrade everyone's property to a much larger facility, but I think for right now we definitely have the nicest house because we have the log walls compared to their stick walls, which is fine, don't get me wrong, but I think if we put our house maybe down here, I think that might end up looking pretty nice. So that's something else we can probably accomplish today, but I want to just keep going, dude. We got to keep going. The reason we have to get through chapter 6 is so we can get our Dynasty rep up a little bit more, and in turn we'll be able to recruit more people, more settlers, and hopefully we can streamline something today, whether that's the crafting station, so we'd have a lumberjack to get logs, and then we'd have a crafter to craft those logs into spears. We could do that, but I want to try to get something together where we don't have to do one task, and then hopefully we can sell whatever that they are making. But let's head across the pond here. We got to get that one Wisent yet, and I'm gonna peek in to the hunting lodge here, and we're gonna see what it takes to make a bow, because I have no idea. All right, I wanna can you move a little bit? Thank you. Sorry, I know that's kind of rude, but okay, a bow is 1 log and 1 linen thread. We actually do have linen thread, but we haven't unlocked the scheme yet. So let's go into survival, bow, 100 coin. That's fine. We don't even need the arrows because we're not going to use the bow anyways, but since it's part of the task for chapter 6, we do have to do it. So 1 log and 1 linen thread. I'll try to remember that. We'll see. My memory is really not the best. I can't even remember yesterday most of the time. But let's go snag ourselves a Wisent, ladies and gents. And then we are about done with chapter 6 already. Let's go for the headshot on this boy. It's a little dark right now, but I think we can get him. 3 shots. You done. Sorry, buddy. And that is our last Wisent. 4 fur, 3 leather, and 6 meat. So we can actually get more fur and more leather, as well as more meat from bears. I think the bears are probably a little bit more because I think there's less of them in the game as far as spawn location goes, I mean. But let's head back home. We got to get 1 log and 1 linen thread, I think. for a bow. Dude, I want to get a wooden roof too. I'm so tired of this thatch looking stuff. We got to upgrade this house like ASAP. Oh, we have to kind of rethink our food here a little bit as well. Let's offload the fur. I'm gonna go put my meat away. You can see the meat in my inventory is already 50%. Which is not good. I think that was the meat from yesterday. We'll look in here really quick now that it's a new day. So it looks like our mushrooms, our meat, and our onions and berries. Oh, we have 5 rot now. That's kind of nice. Those are now down to 87%, so they don't lose a lot after a day, but we did also change season. So it might be per day, it might be per season. I'm not really sure on that just yet. Let's head to the house. I want to say we have 1, maybe 2 linen thread in here from uni, from a previous thing. Yeah, we have 2 right there. Definitely thought that was a potato, but that's all right. We'll take 1 out, head over to the hunting lodge, and we'll get this bow made, baby. Then we can start recruiting some more people. We may even make a larger farm now that we can kind of hire farmhands. It might not be the worst idea in the world. Takes 10 seconds to craft ourselves a bow. Bow complete. We are now on to chapter 7. Looking super good out here. So gain dynasty rep like 50 points. That doesn't even seem like a lot. And then build at least 10 buildings. I'm probably gonna accomplish that today anyways. Maybe I won't accomplish the build at least 10 buildings today. I wanna be able to get our farm up and running. So I wanna hire more people that can, you know, work our field and do all that stuff so that we don't have to. But let's see, we have 127 onions and more than that in meat. So what if we make 127 meat with gravy? That's 1 onion plus 1 meat equals meat with gravy. So I think that might be a good thing to try to do as well. Let's just get all of that. I'm actually going to use the more fresh meat, so hopefully this other meat can turn into rot. There we go. 121 plus 6 is 127. So we should have everything we need. Oh my god, I'm so heavy right now. Let's just head home and we'll get this stuff cooking up. If we were to make a tavern, we can actually have someone at the tavern who cooks meals with the food that we have in our food storage, which would be really nice. But I think we're a ways away from that at this point. So first we have to, do we roast the meat first? Yeah, 1 onion plus 1 roasted meat. Okay, so we have to roast. God, we're gonna get, oh, I always do that. We're gonna get so much experience from this though, it's gonna be crazy. So we're gonna let this thing, you know, do its stuff and whatever. But when we come back, we'll have 127 roasted meats, and then we're gonna have to cook again, and we'll have 127 stews. Is it stew? Meat with gravy. That's what we're making. All right, I'm gonna like go pee or something, maybe get a snack. This is gonna take a while. Okay, we're gonna start dying of thirst here. So note to self, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna cook this many things, you might wanna make sure that you have full hunger and full thirst. We quite literally almost died. If I wasn't already sitting here, we would have been dead. Okay, that should be enough to at least get us finished here. We got 20 more to go. So if you guys were wondering, also, we've been doing this so long that the fire underneath of us actually stopped. So we have to relight that now. If anyone at any point has ever wondered, you know, I wonder if you could cook for an entire day. I hope this answers your question. You absolutely can. It is almost completely dark outside now, and we started this, I think, early in the morning, if not early in the afternoon. The deed is officially done, dude. What an excellent way to level up your crafting. I think, yeah, dude, we even leveled up again. So we did knowledge last time. Cook is currently a work in progress. Actually, all of these are currently a work in progress. I'm just gonna go with craftsman. 10% faster crafting wooden and stone objects. Kind of seems like a no-brainer, but we are officially too heavy to move, so I'm really glad that our chest is so close to us. So let's put as many in here as we can, and hopefully, yeah, now we can move. Okay, that's good. Also, we could potentially snack on a couple of these. Get our hunger bar filled back up. Let's head into food storage. Do I have my torch on me? Nice, dude. All right, and then let's put all of these in food storage. It about fills it up, but we got 25, well, 50 more meat in here that we could use later on. All of our onions are now gone, which is not the worst thing in the world. I was probably going to sell them otherwise. Hopefully our villagers like that. Let's check our food demand. 3,100. And we only demand 3.1 an hour. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. But since it is nighttime, let's go ahead and go to sleep. Another day, another dollar. What are our taxes at right now? 330. Honestly, not that bad. I was expecting it to be much worse. So let's head into Gustovia really quick. Oh, I should get a drink while we're out here. But let's head into Gustovia and we'll try to recruit 2 more people. Oh, we can't. We can't. We need a house. Okay, we have 2 of these simple small houses, but we're gonna build just a simple house. And then after we get a lot more technology, we can build just a house, which I'm assuming is a lot larger. So 8 logs for a simple house. Another thing too, guys, super hot tip. This episode's just full of hot tips. If you guys have a hill anywhere near your settlement at all, go up there, chop those trees down, drop 10 logs at a time down the hill. They'll roll down to way closer to your resource storage, probably. And then it's a lot faster to go to like here, like where our field is here, pick them up, run to resource storage, drop them off, and just do that rather than having to run all the way up the hill, all the way back down a bunch of times. Follow the hot tips, dude. I can't help it. Right there on the corner. That is going to be our new house, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to look so good. So I think I'm going to use that little tip that I just gave all y'all, and we're going to go up to the top of the hill. All right, check this out, guys. So I have 10 logs in my inventory. I'm gonna drop all 10 of them, and this log's about to roll all the way down the hill, pretty close to our resource storage, all the way across the field. I do kind of want to see where it ends. That is so much closer right there. So as long as we stand, you know, around this same area, all of the logs are gonna go in that exact same spot. All right, dudes and dudettes, this is the last stick. And now we have our simple house completed. So let's go into management yet again. We're gonna open up Iwana's tab. Since Iwana and I are married, this is then going to move both of us into this new house. So we'll click down here on our simple house and, or simple small house, I'm sorry, and move it over to simple house. It'll ask us then if we want to transfer the family members, and we're gonna say yes, of course, because I don't want her to live without us. That wouldn't be fun. So now we have Gunga Lagunga and Bolomir living in this house. I'm going to move them to this one just because it's a little nicer, and you know what? They deserve it. All right, done deal. Now we have 1 empty house, so let's first get a drink, but then we're gonna run into Gustovia and hopefully we can recruit 2 more people to join our lovely settlement. But look at this house, dude. Actually, I haven't even been on the inside yet. I don't know if it looks any different. It does, a little bit of a different layout here. An unfortunate thing is that the chest is further away from the fire. So if we do get too full up on something, we'll have to drop things on the floor rather than put it in our chest, but that's okay. Now I've totally forgotten that we had a bunch of stuff in here that we don't want the other villagers, the other settlers to have. So I'm gonna have to transfer a bunch of stuff over to our new chest. All right, who here is looking for a fantastic settlement? I know Racebor is not the best stat-wise, but he's close to 100% approval. Leonarda, not bad, Leonarda, very impressive. All right, 79, creating a new settlement. Great, see you there. So we have Leonarda now, and then Racebor, approval 70%. So let's get that up a little bit more as well, or not, or it's just gonna stay the same, that's fine. I'm creating a new settlement. Great, see you there. So we have Leonarda and Racebor now joining our little settlement. Let's see. Did I say sediment? Settlement. Let's see what they're good at. Over time, maybe their stats improve depending on which job you give them. I can't say that for certain, but Leonarda is good at farming, crafting, and extraction. Oh, as well as survival stuff. So she'd probably make a good gatherer. And then you got Racebor. He's pretty much only good at farming. So let's, of course, put him in the barn. I'm gonna go chop down a bunch of trees, turn them into wooden spears, sell them in town for some coin, buy some, I wanna say he sells fertilizer now, buy some fertilizer, and then hopefully we'll be able to have enough fertilizer to at least get started on the field, dude. I don't want the rest of this episode to be a bust. We also don't have an axe on us, so that's nice. Dude, life was so much simpler when we didn't actually have to have the barn stocked with the things we needed them to plant, but that's okay. It does make the game a little bit more of a longer play, which is always good, and I know that they're really, really adamant on adding more features into this later on, so it's not the end of the world. It is just kind of a bummer, because I figured we were gonna kind of get off easy with this one. So they have a bag, they have a hoe, they have the seeds, and now they're going to have the fertilizer. Can you please do the things now? Please do the stuff. Still nothing. Still nothing, and now she's up on the top. Jesus Christ. Okay, now they're both off the barn. She's probably gonna be stuck, so I think this is gonna be a quick relog here. Let's see if Lady's still stuck in the top of the barn. If she is, that's a bummer. She is. Oh my God. What am I supposed to do here? And he's just standing there again. Just standing there. What's a guy gotta do to be able to get y'all to do some stuff? I have an idea. Do I still have my hammer on me? No. All right, let me go get my hammer. I'm actually gonna destroy this field. I'm gonna demolish the field because I think what's happening is the field was built in a previous game version, and now it's just not registering that it's actually there. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna do a 5x16 field again. Now that that's placed down, they should at the very least come out and till the land. Come on, dudes. Come on. What is so difficult about this? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm starting to lose my mind. Okay, let's try rye on the whole field. Can you please at least start on the field? Oh baby, is he gonna do some stuff? Is he gonna do some stuff right here? That's what I like to see. All right, so it does work. It's just a little buggy. So he's gonna go through and till up the whole field, that's fine. I don't really truly need rye planted on the field anyways. What I'm really hoping for is once we hit winter, we have enough carrot seeds, we have the fertilizer, maybe, we'll see if they even use that. They should be able to plant the whole field with carrots. All right, a new day, ladies and gentlemen, a new day, a new season. We are now in winter. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna take out my fur boots, my fur hood. We're gonna put our shoes away. Make sure we put those on so we don't freeze to death. There we go. We can also, if we get the sewing building, we should be able to make some fur clothing as well, which may be nice, may be needed in the future. Did this girl still not move? She's gone. Yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna move her from the workshop back into the barn again as a field worker, and I'm hoping now she'll start helping out on the field. Temperature, yeah, I'm aware. Thanks, bud. Oh, he actually did a lot overnight too. I'm really impressed. I don't know what time they decide they're done with the job, but that's looking pretty good. So she should help either with the tilling of the land, or maybe she's gonna start spreading fertilizer. But I'm gonna wait here for a little bit and just make sure that the fertilizer will in fact work. Or just to see if they'll even take the fertilizer out. Okay, they're tilling up the same spot. That seems counterproductive, I'm gonna be honest. All right, they're on their last little patch here. We're gonna see what they do. Okay, field is now completely tilled up. What is she gonna do next? Also, what is he going to do now that he's tilled the field? Okay, she is going to fertilizer. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Okay, so let's check in here. Fertilizer 33. I don't remember, but I don't think we bought more fertilizer than that. So what's this dude doing? We gotta get you to do something here, Racebor. So let's move your current job to workshop again, temporarily. We're gonna walk over there. We're gonna talk to you again, have work for you. Workshop, move to barn as a field worker. There we go. All right, now we're gonna see what this dude is going to do here. Nice, okay, perfect. Now, if we had a third person, I'm assuming we could get it to the point where they would follow behind Racebor right here and actually plant the seed. They should be able to do this in the winter time without any issues, just the two of them. So I'm gonna leave them to it, but I think now is officially time to wind down the episode here. So once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.